Welcome to Prairie Mosaic, a patchwork of stories about the arts, culture, and history in our region.
Hi, I'm Barb Gravel.
And I'm Matt O'Lean. On this edition of Prairie Mosaic, we'll learn about volunteer groups that help veterans, listen to poetry read by a state champion,
through large arrays adjusted eagerly,
and meet a regional country pop band whose energy is contagious. Traditional Chinese dance is a wonder to watch and an honor to behold. The Chinese Heritage of Recreation and Dance is a group that's keeping this ancient art form alive and well in the cities of Moorhead and Fargo. All the dancers have Chinese ancestry and they love sharing their heritage with the community.
Oh, that's what we live for. I think any dancers can tell you the stage moments are the magical moments. In the zone, like that's what I feel most natural. It's almost, you just forget about everything.
I've always been like a stage girl. I feel like before I'm like, it's okay. And then I like have a little woo. And then when I'm on stage, I'm like, I'm rocking this.
This is surreal for me. Like today, I never thought I would be able to perform in front of crowd and people that I don't know. So yeah, it's sort of like dream come true, but it's a surprise dream come true.
My name is Lexi Liu. I've been in North Dakota for a little bit over 10 years. Moved here with my families in 2015. So as a kid, I loved dancing. It was one of my biggest passion, but I didn't get to dance as much as I wanted to because my parents wanted me to gear toward academic side. So as an adult, I started dancing more and just pursuing it, taking dance classes and kind of learning choreographies or freestyling. So after I moved here in 2015 with my family, the United Chinese American Fargo Moorhead started hosting Chinese New Year celebration. And that's when, like once a year, all the Chinese Americans get together. So it kind of started slow. I think it was Ye Chun, I call her my dance wife. We dance together and we work great together as in CHORD, Chinese Heritage of Recreation and Dance. So we started our first long sleeve dance in 2017, I believe, and then just went from there.
I came to United States in 2002, going to graduate school. I definitely love dance. I want to be a dancer when I was little. I actually danced on my own randomly when I was little at home.
And then we were like, well, since more people are interested in this art form, why don't we show it to the local folks instead of just keeping it in our small community. So that's when Annie, Ye Chun, and myself, we organized the Chinese Heritage of Recreation Dance that's affiliated with the UCA-FM. And we started having more organized dance practices, recruitment, and organizing like public relations to find chances to dance in the community. So it's been a great journey. Traditional Chinese dance, the form dated back thousands of years to the Dunhuang, the Silk Road. They have the cave paintings that it's actually one of the swirl dance that was painted on the wall in the Silk Road. You kind of got infected that way, in a good way. You learn how the story behind it. So the traditional Chinese dance has many genres and there are stories and behind it, and the musical instruments are often traditional as well. So as for the choreography, there's a lot of available on the internet that we can search it up and then change it to accommodate to our level.
Then when we moved to this country and realized there's a big cultural differences there, and also there's surprisingly some common stuff between different art forms or between different dance forms, and even some moves in Chinese dance are similar to ballet even. So it's very interesting to bring it to Fargo in this area to show people the differences and show them the common areas, and then maybe we can sparkle something new. The style is a mixture of pop song and Chinese opera. There's a middle part that's a very typical Chinese opera passage. Like pretty much every Chinese opera would use that passage to link from section to another section.
My two apprentices, Gabby and Cadence, they are wonderful learners. They pick up the choreography so fast. The long sleeve dance represents the Tang Dynasty, and the tambourine dance, which is in Yuan Dynasty, which is like a little bit more modern compared to the long sleeve dance.
Being a Chinese American coming from immigrant parents, I feel like I'm losing culture a little bit. So like being able to dance and perform part of my culture brings me closer to it. And I feel like I should share that.
We actually went back to China this summer, and I got to take Chinese dance lessons from an instructor, and she was very kind, and she really dug deep into the roots. And I think we also do that at dance, and we learn about what the dances really mean, which I feel like would definitely bring me closer to my culture.
The one thing I like to teach my apprentices is being a dancer doesn't mean like how high you can kick or how many turns you can do. It's about how you can express yourself through the dance. So really imagine yourself in that cultural environment, like in that full moon festival, like you're curious about everything and you're just cheerful. It's a 2-hour class normally we have. Of course, I learn the choreography first, and then I will demonstrate, and then they practice.
We have already started to think about what new dances we're gonna do. We're pretty ambitious in that. Yeah, I want the audience to, first of all, appreciate the music itself. It's obviously different from people here. And then just purely enjoy the music, enjoy the visual effect that we created.
I think this is something I didn't think about when I was in China. Because I was in it, it was like not that special, but while we're living in here, we have less opportunity to practice, to celebrate, and all the special days seem more special. Therefore, being able to dance with my friends and dance with like my own family and the younger generation means a lot to me because I love Fargo. I love the whole atmosphere in North Dakota, but I also want to bring more to here because we want to make a positive influence to the world.
Veterans of the U.S. Armed Forces might carry physical or mental wounds with them for years from combat. A variety of volunteer groups from throughout Minnesota take veterans on outdoor adventures and other therapeutic activities. The vets benefit by experiencing fellowship, healing, and support in ways they never expected.
The benefits that the veterans get out of coming to programs like Mandatory Fun Outdoors or other veterans programs, there's a lot of therapy in the outdoors.
It's so awesome to be able to come out and meet like-minded guys. Most of us have never met each other before, and we get together and it's like we've known each other our entire lives.
Who was your captain? Eastman.
And we get to do all sorts of fun activities that bring us outside.
There's something about being in the woods or in a fishing boat. I mean, it's relaxing. There's just something about the outdoors that is just kind of zen.
Something about getting outside and away from everything else, and with people who have had either similar trauma, similar experiences, things that they've been through that other people just don't understand. When you can put them together and get them outdoors, outside of the bar, outside of even their family, get them with people that understand because they've been there too, they start talking, and we heal through talking.
Absolutely. It's not healthy to keep it in.
A lot of times, veterans that come on the events, they're like, I just didn't know if I should sign up because I don't feel like I'm deserving, or somebody is more wounded, as you would say, or needs help more than I do. They're all deserving. They all signed on the line. They all left their families. 4 years, 20 years, 30 years, whatever they signed up for. It's still a commitment to our country, for our freedom.
We got 52 people out here, I think, right now. We got 12 ice castles, and this is what our annual trip. We do this every year.
How are we doing in here? We got plenty of room?
The weather never cooperates, but yeah, it's a fun trip. Some of these guys haven't seen each other for 10 years or more, and they get to meet up again, which is great. But then some guys, they never met each other in their lives, and within a half hour, it's like they've been best friends their whole life. So
she's what keeps me grounded.
Yeah. It's great to swap stories with all the guys, find out where they were at, what their experiences were, how they combated issues coming home as well, and just generally make new friends that were in the military with you. It's just really awesome to give a chance to give back to those guys for doing all they did for our country and for their communities and what they still do today. It's really important for us to make sure they feel heard and to find healing. You know, that's what's really big about Hometown Hero Outdoors is the healing aspect. We call it a form of outdoor recreational therapy. Doing trips like this out here in Moorhead, Minnesota today, chasing some geese, like this is where I get to center myself, to heal and come back to feeling good.
We like to offer alternatives to alcohol and drugs and suicide. We know that suicide in veterans it's just awful. So we're trying to combat that by offering these events that shy away from the drugs and alcohol.
Okay, load up Chrissy over here.
Oh, I got him! The name of our organization is Mandatory Fun Outdoors. We do outdoor adventures.
Well, that was excitement.
For veterans and their family members, as well as people who are actively serving.
Really awesome that there are organizations out there that coordinate this stuff. I appreciate it a lot.
I got 3, baby. Woo! Let's go.
We're an all-volunteer staff. We have a board. We're active in like over 30 states, and we do all fundraising. We do a national raffle. We do banquets. We get donations from VFWs, from Legion. So people sometimes like, oh, I want to donate. Well, it's only $20. And I said, well, on a typical trip, $20 can go a long way. Because a lot of us, when I host the trip myself, it's all my equipment. Nothing's paid for. My time, I said I donate. So then, hey, that covers breakfast for the day. That's what it's all about. That's a big one. Pass that one down. So even the small donations go a long way with us, and that's what's really important. When your dollars get donated in the state, like we want that to stay. Because again, this is helping those in these small communities.
I don't know what it is about Minnesota, but when you get a lot of small towns all put together, they can do amazing things. They really can.
When we have an event come up, you can put your name in, and then we have a lottery to pick who goes on these events. And you get people that don't know each other from different branches of service. People are kind of quiet at first, and they start to speak up. And on day 2, they start to open up about their service. And there's always a night where people will tell the hard stories, and there will be tears, and they can relate.
2 seconds, I had a major...
They've never met each other and they're already bonding. It's hilarious, I love it. That's my favorite part, is listening to them all like chatter and talk to each other about all of their experiences and what they did, where they went. It's my favorite part.
It's things like that why I've been part of this organization for 11 years. I remember about year 3 or 4, I had a veteran, Vietnam veteran. On the third night, he came down and he was really quiet at breakfast. And I'm like, what's wrong? Like, did you not sleep good? He's like, because this is the first night that I have slept through the night since I got back from Vietnam, because I felt safe and secure with new brothers.
Poetry Out Loud is a high school program that encourages students to learn about poetry while they master public speaking skills and build self-confidence. Leah Hochhalter from Valley City High School is the 2025 North Dakota Poetry Out Loud state champion. Listen as Leah recites the poem Listening in Deep Space by Diane Thiel.
We've always been out looking for answers, telling stories about ourselves, searching for connection, choosing to send out Stravinsky and whale song, which, in translation, might very well be our undoing instead of a welcome. Listening in Deep Space by Diane Thiel. I loved the way that Diane Thiel wrote the poem and just the connection she made from humans to the beyond and talking about connecting with each other. Lately, I've just been really drawn to the stars because I've lost friends, and when I look up there, I think of them. That was the first reason I got drawn to that. And then just really looking at the lyrics and the stanzas. All the poems I choose, I really choose them because they have a deeper meaning than just the surface meaning, and so I love being able to dig a little deeper.
Searching for connection.
Listening in Deep Space by Diane Thiel. We've always been out looking for answers, telling stories about ourselves, searching for connection, choosing to send out Stravinsky and whale song, which, in translation, might very well be our undoing instead of a welcome. We launch satellites, probes, telescopes unfolding like origami, navigating geomagnetic storms, major disruptions. Rovers with spirit and perseverance mapping the unknown. We listen through large arrays adjusted eagerly to hear the news that we are not alone. Considering the history at home, in houses, across continents, oceans, even in quests armed with good intentions, what one seeker has done to another. What will we do when we find each other?
Slamabama is a high-energy country pop band who travel the country to share their love of music. Their talent will intrigue you, but their big hearts and Southern hospitality will ensure you have a great experience.
I should have known he wouldn't be home tonight when I drove by. I should have known he wouldn't get the phone when I called 20 times. This ain't the first time I've caught him in a lie. He does it just because he can. I don't know why I let him wreck my life. I know he can't be trusted. If it's nice, he's gonna bust it. Boys break things. They never take care of anything. Always gotta be blowing something up or tearing something down. Always up to something out, running around. Boys break things. I should have known when I was 8 years old, one broke a chain off of my bike. And I should have known when another broke his arm underneath the Friday night lights. I've seen them crash their cars, I've seen them smash guitars. They do it just because they can. I don't know why we let them wreck our lives. We know they can't be trusted. If it's nice, they're gonna bust We're tearing something down, always up to something out, running around. Can't change a thing about him, but we can't live without him, and I'll never understand when a heart is in their hands. Boys break things, they never take care of anything. Always gotta be blowing something up, tearing something down, always up to something out, running around. Boys break things, they never take care of anything. Always gotta be blowing something up, we're tearing something down, always up to something out, running around. Oh, why do boys break things? Driving in on Highway 10, it's the first thing that you see. They used to read 5 HMs back in 1993. When Jason and I would climb and rise up high above the ground. All our troubles seemed so small when we were looking down. He'd give his life for this old town. And now with them blue lights up in the sky is painted over that 4-H clover, a blue broken heart now lays its mark in lieu of flowers right there on our water tower. 1016 on Cedar Street, just an ordinary car. He was the first one on the scene where my hero would fall. Now there's ribbons all down Main Street and the flags are flying low. We passed that tower one last time to look up from below, the one we used to climb so long ago. Has a thin blue light up in the sky, painted over that 4-H clover, a blue broken heart now leaves its mark in lieu of flowers right there on our water tower. Coming off forgotten.
If you know of an artist, topic, or organization in our region that you think might make for an interesting segment, please contact us at prairiemosaic@prairiepublic.org.
You can watch this and other episodes of Prairie Mosaic on Prairie Public's YouTube channel. And please follow Prairie Public on social media as well. I'm Barb Gravel.
And I'm Matt O'Lean. Thank you for joining us for another edition of Prairie Mosaic.
Prairie Mosaic is funded by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund with money from the vote of the people of Minnesota on November 4th, 2008, the North Dakota Council on the Arts, and by the members of Prairie Public.